about it later on. I'm at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It's 4 p.m. 1600 hours. It's the beginning of the daily service of the Catholic, and I'm here to light some candles to the one who asked me to do that via Buy Me a Coffee. And if you don't know, you didn't find the link at the description of that video, write me a message and I will send you the link for Buy Me a Coffee. There are two purposes for lighting candles. The first one is for you. You cannot reach Jerusalem now, and some of you cannot do that because they're old. And I will be more than happy to light candles for you. Secondly, by supporting me via Buy Me Coffee, I can live because there are no tourists. Those candles, I will bless it in a few places, and I hope that we will see a little bit of the Catholic service. Then let's start. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is the place that Jesus was crucified, died, buried, and of course resurrected. This time we'll do that backward, mainly because some of you asked me to light the candles next to the crucifixion place. Then let's go to see the tomb. As you can see, we are almost the only one here. And the first one with the bag on in, this is the Franciscan monk. The first one that walked there was still, what I mean is, he's Greek Orthodox. The church belongs to everyone. Then the tomb is in front of you. Sadly, I cannot go into the tomb with a camera. At the morning time, they actually let me do it, and then I did it. But today, because of the ceremony and because it's not usually allowed, then I won't do that. But I can tell you that I already blessed it in the tomb itself. The structure is new because it's been destroyed so many times, but the tomb is old. The two chapels here, the first one with the candle is the angel chapel that took care that no one will steal the body of Jesus. The inner part is the tomb itself, and it is empty. You can see here at the place that Mary Magdalene met Jesus on Sunday. You can see the monks, the Catholic monks, the Franciscans mainly, prepared themselves for the ceremony, the Clarissas as well. The only few disciples, mainly because there are not a lot of disciples here, and I will try to follow them a little bit. Then until they will start their ceremony, we can actually see a little bit more of the church. We are now at the Armenian chapel. That's where the three Marys watch Jesus on the cross, and I bought the candles from them, from the Armenians. That shows you that there are so many people here for so many Christians order. And if we're looking at the tomb and we actually visit it, we're going backward, then you can see Jesus been buried at the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea. And here they purified his body after he died, after the crucifixion. And the stone of the anointing table is in front of you. And I will anoint the candles with the oil there. You can see that not only me doing it, those are two nuns. The smell of the incense is amazing. And the Golgotha is the right part of the mosaic wall, but we didn't want to disturb the tour guide that guide Israelis. Can I? Thank you. Then I'm climbing up to the Golgotha. They're gonna close it soon because of the Catholic ceremony. Actually, they already did. I'm the only one, the last one who entered. Then that's where he was nailed to the cross. And this is the Pietà. Every time that I'm here, I'm crying when I see the mother suffering. Mary, stubborn mother of Dolorosa, suffers. She knows that her son will die in front of her eyes. And the crucifixion is in front of you. They already organized it for the Catholic to come. You can see the bedrock covered with a glass. Jesus is on the cross. John to the right and Mary to the left. I'm going to bless the candles next to crucifixion site. It's so sad to be here alone. Pandemic. Let me bless the crosses. You can hear them now chanting. Then I will light the candles while they are doing it. And if they will let me, I will continue a little bit with them, although they usually see it as a private ceremony and don't want to disturb. As I mentioned, I'm going to light the candles next to the crucifixion place. But before that, I promise to bless each one of you who ask me to do that. And it's kind of a private prayer. And still, some of you ask me to mention their names. Then I do have a list of 3 pages. Not all of you ask me to light a candle. Some of you just support me because they love my videos. And Duncan, every time that I see a name there, I'm actually happy to meet you. And I'm praying for another friend of mine who's going through a surgery. I don't want to mention your name, but you know who I'm talking about. And Barbara, what you wrote for me was so nice. And Patricia and Bob, your daughter and wife who died 2 years ago. In the last 2 years, I'm praying for you. And Betty and EJ, of course. Every time that we'll be here, I will light a candle for you. Shade, I will read whatever you ask me to read, and I will put a note at the Western Wall as well. And Andres and Brian and Sarah, thank you. And Kathy and Isa. Isa, I will go to the Western Wall as well. And Annette Colton, I'm going to send you the cross tomorrow. And Lydia, I will light a candle for you. William, Denise, Christian, and Ashley, I will pray for your son, just like you asked me to do that. And Hida, and Tracy, and Al, and Justin. I will pray for your fathers, for your grandfathers, and Susan and George, and Melody. Because of you, I'm here at the crucifixion place. I will light a candle for everyone that you asked me, for Timothy, for David, and for Dixon and the rest. And Judith Gomez. I'm praying for your sister. Together with the Franciscans are now chanting in that church. Then in that Holy Spirit, I will go and light the candles for you. This is the crucifixion place, and I'm going to light the candles just next to it. Later on, if you ask me to pray some private prayers, I will do it. I will say whatever you will ask me to say. The lights is from the Holy Fire of the Greek Orthodox. One candle I'm always lighting for the one who were too shy to ask me to do that. And for the disciples, for the new family member that watching that video for the first time. You are part of my family right now. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. You will be able to see more than 19,000 videos. I will give you now a few minutes, 2 minutes to pray in front of the candles. I'm leaving now the Golgotha, and let me look for the Franciscans, that at least you will have 2-3 minutes of them together. I do have at least few videos of all the ceremony from A to Z, then you can look for it. It's called the afternoon ceremony. Down now at the chapel of the finding of the true cross, which is the lowest place of the church, topographically. And this is Jacob, an amazing guy, followed Jesus.
Sed nos videmus languidum et spinis sputos ordinum.
Cum meio de sanctificus matandus modo cernitur, ut alies invertibus exceptibus elcingibus.
Ecevul Christum lacrimis proclamire cocilia, finis magis alluvium nos corne gloria. Lectendes coronam de spinis.
Osseam super caput eius.
Oremus. Deus infinitui humilitate acente nudum erexisti, concede propitius, us superbie coronam iecta, imace scibinem coronam gloriae consequamur, per eundem Christum Dominum nostrum.
Amen.
Pater noster, qui est in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitte nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio, et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Then that was a special lighting candles ceremony. I'm so happy that he did it. We entered the Church of the Holy Sepulchre when it was a little bit not sunny. It wasn't today, so even a little bit chilly. But now slowly, slowly, there will be less and less and less and less and less and less and less sunny days. Tomorrow we're expecting to have a lot of rain. Well, lucky us. The next video that I will take will be soon. I want to go through the Christian / Catholic place that started to celebrate, to organize themselves to Christmas. This is, I think, December 7th. And there will be a little bit of light. Maybe we will see the light of the Christmas tree. Who knows? Then say goodbye to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.